Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people.
Yeah.
And the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people. She called herself a
girl. You won't believe what Jaguar Wright just revealed about Oprah and Diddy. Word on the street is that she's dropping some major secrets that could shake up the entertainment world like never before. We're not talking ordinary gossip. These are career-ending revelations that might make you question everything you thought you knew about these industry giants. Are you ready for this?
It says Oprah Winfrey terrified in court over leaked audio from Diddy's evil parties. Now, me personally, I feel like her celebrity status and being able to connect so many people, it's like she might be right in the middle of all of this, allegedly. Let me just say that. She may be, because you know the whole Harvey Weinstein and all that stuff, that one doctor, that healing doctor she had. So we gonna check this out, man. But hey, buckle up, because I know it's gonna get wild. Let's jump right into it.
Let me tell you about Jaguar Wright. She's not just some random person talking trash. This woman has been in the music game for years, singing backup for some serious heavyweights like The Roots, Jay-Z, and Al Green. But now, she's stepping into the spotlight for a whole different reason. Jaguar's known for never holding back. She's been spilling tea on everyone in the industry, and I mean everyone. Some people say she's just after attention, trying to make a name for herself, but others believe she's the real deal, dropping truth bombs left and right. The word on the street is that Jaguar's got receipts that could shake up the entire industry. We're talking about the kind of dirt that keeps record executives up at night, and she's not afraid to use it. Unlike others who play it safe to avoid burning bridges, Jaguar's out here with a flamethrower, ready to torch the whole industry. And here's where it gets even more intense. This time, Jaguar's set her sights on two of the biggest names in the game, Oprah and Diddy. Yeah, you heard that right, Oprah Winfrey and Sean Diddy Combs. We're not talking about B-list celebrities or one-hit wonders here. These are industry giants with more money and influence than some small countries.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment.
Singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution."
The question now could pass attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore.
Yeah, this is very important for you guys to pay attention to the faces that you see. And then also look at who's not talking. You know what I mean? Look at who's not talking, look at the faces that you see.
And you know when Oprah's name gets involved, things are about to get real serious. This isn't your everyday celebrity drama. This is the kind of tea that could shift the entire entertainment landscape. Jaguar's hinting at connections and secrets that go way deeper than anything we've ever seen before. Now, some might be wondering why we should believe her. That's the million-dollar question, right? But here's the thing, Jaguar's been around. She's seen things, heard things, and she's not afraid to name names and share details. This isn't just vague accusations or typical gossip. The way Jaguar tells it, she's got insider knowledge that could bring down empires. And it's not just music industry drama either. We're talking connections that reach into every corner of entertainment, media, and beyond. If even half of what she's saying is true, it could change everything we think we know about how Hollywood really works. So buckle up, this ride's about to get wild. Jaguar Wright's coming for the crown, and she's not holding back. Whether you believe her or not, one thing's for sure, the entertainment world is about to be shaken up like never before. And girl, I can't wait to see how it all goes down.
Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators.
Were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood
were probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on.
Diddy's reign is obviously over, but there's another billionaire that might go down with him. And it's not Jay-Z, but Oprah. There have been rumors for years about how Oprah is not what she seems, and that there's something sinister behind that loving mask. And this watershed moment might just be her end as well. First, let's take a look at why people think Oprah's not all she seems chalked up to be.
I don't know if they're going to mention it here, so I'm going to say it here because they were talking about like the kids in Africa. You know, it was something going on with one of the, I don't know if it was like one of the staff members there had did something with one of the kids. So it gets deep, y'all. It really does.
You think you know Oprah, the woman who's been in our living rooms for decades, right? Well, hold on to your wigs because Jaguar Wright is about to snatch them right off. She's claiming that Oprah's got some serious skeletons in her closet, and they're doing more than rattling, they're practically dancing with Diddy. And trust me, this isn't any ordinary gossip. Let's talk about the Oprah we all thought we knew, the queen of daytime TV, the book club guru, the woman who could make or break a career with just one interview. She's built this massive empire that's stamped with her name on everything: books, TV shows, magazines, you name it. For years, she's been dishing out advice and changing lives, making us all feel like we're her best friends. But Jaguar's saying there's a whole other side to this success story. This isn't your typical started from the bottom. Now we're here tale. Jaguar's hinting at connections and behind-the-scenes dealings that go way deeper than just interviews and book clubs. She's dropping hints about secret meetings, backroom deals, and power moves that would make a chess grandmaster jealous. And the rumors are that Oprah may be involved in some very shady business, the kind of things that don't show up in those feel-good segments on her show. This tea Jaguar's spilling is so hot, it might just burn down the entire empire Oprah's built. You know how they say it's not what you know, but who you know? Well, according to Jaguar, Oprah knows some powerful people who can make big things happen with just one call. We're talking about the kind of connections that can build empires or tear them down faster than you can say, you get a car.
For one, even apart from any major accusations, she's been alleged to be a bully who isn't quite as nice as she tries to seem. For one, people were angry at her after an interview with the Olsen twins resurfaced, where she was seen acting very invasive and unsympathetic, especially considering they were just teenagers.
Yeah, you know, people are going to write what they want to write. We try not to read the good or the bad because it just kind of comes with the territory. You know, either you're too fat, you're too skinny, and people are just going to write what they
What size are you, by the way?
Size?
Yeah,
I'm really sure.
You're not sure?
Girls, and you know.
That's so interesting. That is so interesting. I'm like obsessed with size, and you're like, I really don't know.
Mary-Kate did eventually seek treatment for an eating disorder later that year. And we've progressed and we've seen just the look on her face, how horrified Mary-Kate and her sister Ashley were when they were asked that question, and then for Oprah to laugh about it. It comes off tone deaf now.
There was also Monique, the actress who has accused Tyler Perry and Oprah of blackballing her from the industry. Her claims have been proven true, especially as Perry straight up admitted to having a hand in making sure she didn't get hired. Monique even said Oprah started stealing roles that were offered to her first. But her real problem was when Oprah invited her family on her show without consultation. And then comes the most problematic thing of all, and the part that actually may tie her to Diddy is her connection to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
While she was quick to give an Oscars speech and speak up about women facing sexual assault, people pointed out that she had been a frequent collaborator of Weinstein for years and never spoke up. It's hard to believe she never saw anything, and she even avoided.
It's like, so it's because, you know, with all this stuff coming out and they saying like these names or to be released, it would not shock me if her name is in there at all. Just looking at these pictures here, man, like, you know, they know what goes down in the industry, you know. So for you to be taking a picture with this man is like, just seeing that shot right there is like just crazy.
But here's where it gets real juicy. Guess who's at the center of all this drama? None other than Diddy himself. Yeah, you heard that right, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, whatever name he's going by these days. Jaguar's saying he's not just the king of hip-hop, he's like the puppet master pulling the strings of the whole entertainment industry. I know what you're thinking, Oprah and Diddy. What could they possibly have in common besides being rich and famous? Well, according to Jaguar, it's a whole lot more than we ever imagined. She's talking about a connection so deep, it could change everything we thought we knew about how things work in Hollywood. The way Jaguar tells it, nothing happens in this industry without Diddy say so, and now she's saying Oprah's tangled up in this web too. We're not just talking about a friendly chat at some fancy Hollywood party. Nah, this is the kind of connection that could explain how certain people rise to the top while others get left behind. So if what Jaguar's saying is true, we might need to look at Oprah's whole career in a new light. All those inspirational moments, all those giveaways, could there be something darker lurking behind it all? It's like finding out your favorite auntie's been running an underground casino in her basement. You love her, but damn, you didn't see that coming. And let me tell you, this connection between Oprah and Diddy? It's about to blow your mind. The tea Jaguar's spilling could change the game forever. We're talking about revelations that could shake up the entire entertainment world. So grab your popcorn and get ready, cause this show is just getting started.
Directly speaking about him, simply calling it a watershed moment, and talking about it from a wider perspective rather than specifically calling him out.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they were like, hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, what is that? I said, oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD.
And when you start talking about it out loud, too.
Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
She talked about how they shouldn't make the issue about Harvey Weinstein in particular, but look at the trouble women face as a whole. People pointed out that it was very convenient for her to bring up...
Yeah, but if you make it about Harvey Weinstein and he suffers some consequences, then, you know, maybe these people who are doing these things won't be doing them. Like, oh, they got Harvey, I need to stop this. You know, it's so weird, and so it just didn't sit well with me when she said that at all. And then you see those pictures of the big open arms, and like I said, I just feel like a lot of them know this is going on.
Now hold up, why all thought the tea was hot before? Girl, we're about to crank up the heat. Remember how we said Diddy was connected to Oprah? Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The streets are saying Diddy's got his fingers in more pies than a bakery on Thanksgiving, and trust me, this ain't no sweet, polite situation. We're talking about a whole buffet of scandal.so. We all know Diddy is the king of hip-hop, right? The man's been running the music world for decades, hit after hit, artist after artist. Diddy's the one calling the shots. But Jaguar Wright is saying his influence goes way beyond just making beats and signing checks. She's talking about a whole network of powerful people, all connected to Diddy. It's like he's got this invisible web stretching across Hollywood, and everyone who's anyone is caught up in it. The streets are whispering about secret meetings happening in the dead of night, hush money changing hands faster than you can say bad boy for life, and cover-ups that would make the government blush. And get this, Jaguar's dropping hints that Diddy's not just running the music game. Nah, she's saying he's got his hands on the puppet strings of the whole entertainment industry, movies, TV shows, magazines. If it's making money in Hollywood, Diddy's probably got a piece of it.
You Diddy doo-wop bop. Q. Because you told the truth, Jock. And then after Diddy called you, you went back and tried to clean it up. But your all about is off the Stevie J's. You Diddy do-wop-bop.
Do you feel like that's the reason why this beef, that Stevie J stands where he stands between the beef with 50 Cent and Diddy?
I don't know where Stevie J stands. I only know Stevie J sitting on a drum set or fuck. I don't know where he stand.
Man.
I know what he stand up in. And I know what done stood up in him. Take that.
So wait, so when you heard...
Bitch, I can't stand these... Like, for real, like, I'm just tired. Let's keep it a bean. All these niggas... You not even gaming because you won't claim it. No, you want to sit around and pretend to like bitch. That's what y'all do. And then you get these hard... Jocelyn?
So, I'm just
like
curious.
these are the, you like half man no disrespect, but Jocelyn rough.
Them shoulders is...
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh. So, Jack, let me ask you, there's some of the shocking things
I hear that mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, several, many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money and sex.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip-hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak-offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
How many times I got these is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was, so I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in, and then it made perfect sense.